Tie the game in the fourth quarter, and then they go on that big run, that 5-minute scoring drought. What went down the last half of that fourth quarter?
I just think we struggled to execute on the offensive end, and then when we did execute, we missed some very makeable shots, and then we got some runouts in transition. We let the ball drive baseline. They just basically went by us, and I thought we had done a decent job of keeping the ball in front of us most of the game, and just didn't do a very good job in the fourth quarter, particularly the last half of the fourth quarter.
When we had talked in the lead up to today's game, you talked about the pressure that they're going to trap in the half court, three-quarter court, and forced a lot of turnovers today. I believe 20 turnovers. What did you see in that regard, and what type of challenges did that present today?
Yeah, I thought we made some bad turnovers. On the flip side, we did a good job attacking at times, and we got some easy baskets. And it was kind of a weird game for us because it was so up and down. I mean, we don't mind playing a little faster, but they forced you to make decisions and just go up and down the floor, and then they came right back at us. But I thought at times we really handled it pretty well. At times we didn't handle it so well. So it was kind of a mixed bag there. 20 turnovers is too many turnovers. But Clayton's going to force a lot of turnovers with their pressure and their length and their athletic ability. But and particularly with not having T on the floor, who's kind of a ball handler and team leader, trying to stay organized. But I thought Anaya did a good job of coming in and attacking the press at times. Thought AP did a decent job. So yeah, it was kind of a mixed bag.
Yeah, you mentioned no T Graham today, but Anaya came in and only a freshman. How do you think she played?
Yeah, I thought she did well. I mean, it's just sometimes making certain decisions and with the ball. And, I thought we had a couple opportunities. We had a 2-on-1 break that we didn't capitalize on there. I think that maybe even would have gave us the lead there. So there were some opportunities that we didn't capitalize on, but we just got to get better and grow from it. I looked out there a lot of the game. We had 2 freshmen and a new JUCO kid out there. So we had some different lineups and some kids that didn't have a ton of experience. And I thought they played hard and played fairly well.
Coach, what did you see with that offense? You did it without T out there, one of your main scorers. AP was in foul trouble, so was Aaliyah. Just with that group that you said the young kids out there really were able to do.
Thought Courtney did a good job attacking. I think she made a 3, but she attacked and got to the free throw line some. Naomi came in and scored some points for us. I thought Mel was pretty good. We just, I don't think we gave 20 a lot of looks, and they tried to keep Mel. We got Mel a few looks, but when we really need the basket, they're hugging up on her and making her put it down. So, but I thought she had a very good game offensively. Probably just didn't get it inside enough, but they do so much trapping on the perimeter and so much pressure. Sometimes I think it's hard to have the poise and the wherewithal to, be patient enough to look in there. I thought we could have got it inside a little bit more, but we scored some points, but in that type of game, you're going to have to score some points the way they play. We just didn't score nearly enough, and I didn't think, I thought we were better in a stretch, the third quarter and the first part of the fourth quarter defensively, and then I thought we just kind of fell apart defensively, and their athletic ability and their aggressiveness attacking the basket just killed us.
Kind of a game of adjustments, high-scoring first half, and then for 12, 14 minutes there to start the second half, both teams real low-scoring defensive game, and then they made the adjustments in the fourth quarter to go on their run. So describe the adjustments and the back and forth of that game.
Well, I don't know. I think we probably executed a little bit better offensively early in the second half, and maybe early in the second half took care of the ball a little bit better to allow us to be able to set our defense. But, you start missing shots or you start turning over against them. I mean, it's just hard. And we emphasized for 2 days, hey, run back to the black, pack the lane. But people start drifting out, worried about their man, and you just can't stop them in transition one-on-one. You're going to have some support, and I thought we didn't do a very good job. We drew 3 charges in the first half, and didn't in the second half, and people just got to the rim. So, I don't know if that's mental fatigue, physical fatigue, what it was, but and the other thing was our inability to score. When we're scoring, we can set our defense. When we're missing, or even worse, turning it over, and they've got advantage situations, it's just hard to set your defense against them because they are so athletic and attack the basket in transition.
Less than a 48-hour turnaround before a tough opponent on Saturday. So what's that 48 hours going to be like for y'all?
Yeah, it's some recovery now, and then tomorrow's practice, will be basically a scouting practice and some shooting and some dummy and stuff, and really going through North Georgia stuff. I mean, we've been going for quite a few days in a row, at times with a little bit of a limited, bench too. So, we'll just try to go over their stuff and be as prepared as we can for them. I mean, they can score. They're not scoring quite at the pace they did last year, but they got a great high-low game, and they stretch the floor with shooters, and they'll push it in transition, and their length defensively makes them very good defensively. So work cut out for us. We're going to have to play a good game, but it's one that I think we've got them here the last 2 years, so it's one we can get if we play well. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.